How's it going, everyone? So in this video, I'm going to talk about why does your belly button piercing keep bleeding fast. So before I get started, please subscribe to my channel if you guys haven't already. I do appreciate the support. It helps my channel grow. Please follow me on Instagram, DylanBerg999. So yeah, the reason why your belly button piercing keeps bleeding is because whoever did the piercing did it incorrectly. And this is very, very common. What happens is that most people go to a tattoo shop. That's generally who gives out piercings, is tattoo shops. They go to a tattoo shop that has no idea what they're doing. And trust me, 90% of them, not a freaking clue what they're doing. There's very few tattoo shops that are experienced, that know what they're doing. And yes, even a simple piercing, you do need experience doing it. And a lot of people screw this up. So if it keeps bleeding, then chances are it was done incorrectly. What you can do, and the best thing to do for the bleeding, is to apply pressure. Apply pressure, and what should happen is after 5-10 minutes, it should stop. If it's still bleeding after 5 to 10 minutes, you need to call the doctor. You don't necessarily have to go into the doctor, just call the doctor. What will happen is when you call them, you'll either talk to a doctor or a nurse. Both are very knowledgeable on the situation, and just tell them that your piercing keeps bleeding, and they will tell you what to do, you guys. They might say to keep applying pressure maybe for 10 to 15 minutes, and if it doesn't go away, to call them back. They might say, hey, you need to come into the doctor right now. Either way, the best thing to do is to call the doctor. Consult with them, and it's free. It's not going to cost you any money to talk to a doctor or a nurse. So that's what I recommend. I don't necessarily recommend going to the doctor, because if you go to the doctor, you're from America, you're going to pay money, which you don't want to do. But if you call him on the phone, that's free. And he might say, hey, you don't need to come in, just do this and do that. That's what I recommend. Nobody on here is going to give you better information than a doctor or a nurse. The next thing that you can do is you can use a piercing solution. So I'm going to put a link in the description box. This is after the bleeding stops. After the bleeding stops, use the solution. What it does is it's going to prevent infection. It's going to help if there's any scarring. And it's going to prevent infection. That's the main thing of it. So just keep that in mind. Keep it clean. That is a major thing. Keeping it clean will prevent infection. Salt water is good too. If you notice there is a little bit of infection coming on, salt water, really good. Salt is meant for getting rid and of preventing infections. So yeah, end of video. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Please follow me on Instagram, DylanBerg999. Thank you.